All right, good morning, yogis. Thank you so much for coming back to the beach with me. We're here to do another beginner level warm-up. So we'll work on our spinal warm-up and we'll change up our sun salutation a little bit today. So we'll be doing Sun Salutation B, which gets our body moving just a little more. And we'll be working on chair pose and warrior one and flowing through our chaturanga dandasanas in between. So let's get started. We'll start by centering in, and today as we center in, we'll actually be sitting in what's called easy pose, even if it's not necessarily easy. But all it is crossing our legs. So if you have this hip mobility, this is great. If you feel like this is super tight, you might find a pillow if you're at home. If you have a block, you can use a block underneath your thighs just to help support them if they're feeling a little tight in this pose until we warm up. All right, so here we'll start to lift up and out of the hips. Long spine. Draw the crown of your head up toward the sky. And then we'll shut down our eyes as we center in. I welcome you to bring your hands together at heart center. Take in a nice deep inhale through the nose and let the belly expand, full breath in. And exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhale deeply through the nose, slowing it down just a bit. Send the breath all the way down to the bottom of your lungs and fill them up like a balloon. Belly expands and exhale through the mouth, nice and slow. Bring your hands to your thighs. And begin to scan your body from the crown of your head down to your toes. And as we scan the body, I invite you to remove self-judgment or criticism as we practice implementing this observation skill. The skill is to just notice where the body is at today because it does speak to us. And so as you breathe, inhaling and exhaling through your nose at your own natural rhythm, use your mind's eye to go to the top of your head and start to take in the information that's there. Scanning down through the neck, the shoulders, your heart space, through your arms all the way down to your fingertips. Notice that gentle weight of your hands on your thighs. Back up through the torso, down to the hips and the legs, noticing the gentle weight of your body against the earth, the gentle opening of the hips here. One more deep breath in through the nose. Slow exhale out through the mouth. Maybe a gentle smile. And flutter open the eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up and lengthen the upper body. Grow a little taller. Bring your hands together. And exhale, thumbs to heart center. One more like that. Inhale, stretch up nice and tall. Take a look up to the sky. And exhale, thumbs to heart center. Beautiful. This time on our inhale, we'll sweep our arms out wide. Fill up the lungs. And exhale, we'll twist to the right. So I should look opposite to you because I'm going my true right. Your left hand will come somewhere onto the right knee or thigh if it reaches. And then the right hand will take it out and behind us and just find a gentle twist. Start to let the head follow the neck. Your gaze will kind of start to turn over to the right. And on your exhale, soften into your twist. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to the left. Your right hand will come to the left knee or thigh. Left arm will come behind you. And then your head follows the direction and starts to twist a little more to the left. Inhale, lengthen in your twist. Exhale, soften in your twist as you surrender some of the tension in the legs, spine, neck, shoulders. Shoulders relax. Inhale, arms up. And one breath, one movement. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, rotate back to center, arms up. And exhale, twist to the left. Surrender and soften, gaze behind you. Inhale, center, arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center, arms up. And exhale, gentle twist to the left, gaze behind you, soften. Inhale to center and lengthen. And exhale, bring your thumbs together at heart center. We're gonna roll over into our tabletop. However, I'm gonna face you because I want you to see my legs. So remember, in tabletop, we have our hands right underneath the shoulders, shoulder width apart. Fingers are spread out wide. And then our knees will be right underneath the hips, hip width apart. Okay, so from here, I want you to step your right foot out so that your toes are facing the knee, so the front. And then you'll start to press into that foot. Now you'll feel a pretty deep stretch here in your side calf. All right, let's start to walk the hands back so that you can come to rise up as you stand on that left shin. If this is painful in any way, please take a blanket or a towel with not too much height, but just some cushion, and you can set it right underneath this knee for some support. Okay, so from here, we'll inhale, arms up nice and tall. And exhale, we'll take our right hand down toward the right leg. Left arm reaches up, and on your exhale, we'll lift up and over to the right and get a really nice left side body stretch here. Your gaze can be down at your toes or up high to the sky. Inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, take your left hand down underneath your left shoulder. Stay strong here. Push the earth away just a bit so that the ear again and the neck isn't collapsing, but we press. Inhale, right arm lifts. Gaze up to the sky. And on your exhale, circle your right arm forward a bit and then reach it over across so that the arm starts to stack, like right on top of your ear. Look down at your left fingers. And we feel that stretch down the right side body. Inhale, use your core and your obliques to lift yourself up, reach your arms up, lengthen through the spine. Inhale and exhale, use your core, reach, 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 plant your palms underneath the shoulders, draw your right knee in. Inhale, left leg goes out, this time toes face forward. And then walk your hands back, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, left arm reaches down to the leg and we lift up and over as we soften into this fold. Gaze up high to the sky. If that doesn't feel quite, like your best, then maybe try gazing down at your left toes. On your next inhale, reach both arms up, lengthen. And exhale, right arm comes down right underneath the shoulder, left arm reaches up. And on that exhale, circle your left arm forward and then towards your ear again as you reach. Left side body stretch, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften. You can gaze down at your right fingertips. Stay strong in that arm, fingers spread wide, and on your next inhale, reach up. Ooh, obliques and core we use here to lift. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips, nice and long. Take your hands underneath the shoulders, draw that left knee in into your tabletop. All right, so from tabletop here, let's take our cat-cows. So, from a neutral spine, which is a straight spine, and some light engagement here in your lower abdominal muscles, we'll press the earth away. On your inhale, we stretch through the lungs, so we drop the belly. This is our cow pose or cow belly. Lift your head up a bit, get that stretch through the throat chakra. And exhale, round the spine, empty the lungs. Press the earth away, get that beautiful curve in your back. Inhale, belly drops. Shine the heart forward for cow. Exhale, press the earth away. Empty the lungs. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. All right, we didn't do this last time, but I'm gonna start to look a little wiggly and get a little weird here, which is part of the fun. I hope you get a little weird in your practice sometimes. And what I mean by that is we start to explore these shapes. We start to feel in our body as we move into shapes and surrender a bit. We start to feel these new sensations and what it feels like to stretch different parts of our body. So in tabletop, you're free to wiggle around a little bit here as you do your cat-cows. You might start to undulate the spine or make some half circles from side to side. Some people really like to sit their hips back towards child's pose and then snake it forward. Get that arch in your spine as you lift up, and then round on the exhale through cat. Whatever floats your boat. All right, so let's get a little warmth in our core today before we move on. On your inhale, if it's there, I want you to try extending your right leg behind you. So remember that your hips are stacked on top of your knees. Your hands are right underneath the shoulders. We're using our core strength. We're flexing this right foot and rotate the pinky toe toward the earth. This might be really challenging, and that's okay. If you're ready for a little more in your practice, try extending that left arm forward. And on the exhale, if you'd like a little more, we'll try rounding and taking the elbow to the knee. Okay, this is really gonna challenge the balance, really start to get your blood flowing. You might get a little sweaty, so we'll inhale on the extension here, press the earth away. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. One more time, exhale, elbow to knee. Use your core, heel toward glutes. Inhale, extend. You got it, beautiful. Exhale to root the palm and the knee, and then wiggle it out. Get a little weird, shake your tail, and we'll switch sides. Grounding into the right palm, actually both palms. Extend the left leg out, just hip level. You don't have to see how far you can lift it. Let's just challenge this side of our body. Your left glute, your left hamstrings, flex the foot, pinky toe rotates to the earth. Again, if you're ready for a little more, we'll extend that right arm. Inhale to lengthen here. And for a little more on the exhale, we take a little crunch. Take the elbow to knee, round through the spine like cat, heel toward glute. Left shoulder should be burning, and that's okay. Inhale, reach out. It might be okay to me. You're probably like, it's not okay to me. It's part of the challenge. If you hate it, scale back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. And exhale, ground the palm and the knee, wiggle it out. Feel into your shape, play a little bit here. Woo. Beautiful, let's get flowing a little more. Walk the hands forward an inch or two, tuck your toes, and we'll press on up into downward facing dog. Mine is a little stiff this morning, so let's just pedal out our feet. Press the earth away. Remember that light engagement as you lift your hips up. We've got this light engagement in our lower abdominals here as we draw in our rib cage a bit, staying a bit strong in the belly to protect the spine. And remember, that's just to keep us from like overarching the back or collapsing our ribs here. So we keep length in the spine by drawing in the rib cage. All right, after pedaling out your feet, shake your head yes, shake it out no, let the neck go. Beautiful, inhale, float your heels up, bend your knees. Exhale, gaze between your palms and take some steps forward to the top of your mat. Sweet, and we'll ragdoll the upper body here. So let's heel toe our feet hip width apart. Okay, and then we take our arms, you can take your elbows into either palm and just stay here. Bend your knees generously so the belly and chest touch the thighs again. Shake your head yes, shake it no, and feel that liberation between your vertebrae. We're so used to being upright, we compress the spine a lot. So we invert like this and get upside down. It can feel really nice to relieve any pressure in the back, although we are challenging our hamstrings at the same time. So be kind and bend your knees as much as you need to, especially at the beginning of the practice. You might sway a little right to left. Inhale deeply. Exhale through the mouth. Float your palms down as they melt toward the earth, and if they don't quite reach yet, be kind to yourself. Over time, over time. So we'll inhale, lift up and rise about halfway. Touch your fingertips to your shins or your quads. Roll your shoulders back, gaze forward into the earth so your back neck is long. And exhale, fold. And we'll roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Engage your legs and your feet, all four corners of the soles of your feet, to roll up into mountain pose, where we are tall, strong, rooted and grounded into the earth. So in mountain pose, our feet are hip width apart. Our arms are electric. They're strong. Our knees are bending just a little bit, a micro bend, so we don't lock them out. And then we draw up from our hips with, again, a light engagement here in the abdominals. Open that heart chakra space up by sending your shoulders back just a bit so your collarbone smiles gently. Your neck is long, chin is parallel to the earth, crown of the head reaches up high to the sky. And let's get flowing into Sun Salutation B today. So we'll bring our big toes to touch with a slight separation of the heels because we're coming into what's called chair pose. This is one way to arrange our feet for it. Another way would be to keep the feet a couple of inches apart. So as you sink into your chair pose in a moment, decide what feels best for your low back. Sometimes if you have pinching or issues with the low back, like it kind of hurts for different reasons, or you know, maybe you injured it in the past, and so there's some sensation there when we draw our toes together, then for you, what I would do is keep your feet a couple of inches apart, okay? So decide where you want your feet for your first shot at this. And on your inhale, we'll sweep our arms up, lengthen, and then exhale to sink your hips down. And we're making this chair shape with our body, okay? But what's important to do as you feel the sensation, first check out your feet, make sure you like them where they are. If you're feeling pain here, separate your feet, okay? And then the next thing you wanna check out is if you can see your toes, okay? And then we'll draw in some strength here in the core to keep our spine extending so that the crown of the head extends away from the tailbone. And then sink your weight back more into your heels than into the sole or the toe pads. We want our weight to be more into our heels, okay? So inhale, extend up, exhale, float your hands down, and that was chair pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sink down into chair pose, gaze forward. Inhale. On your exhale this time, dive it forward and find a forward fold, bending your knees as generously as you need to. Inhale, lift up and lengthen halfway, gaze forward, fingertips touch shins, quads, or earth. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, plant your palms, step back with your right toes, and then with your left toes into your plank. To modify plank, take your knees down. Inhale. Exhale, we'll take knees, chin, chest into our reverse push-up chaturanga. Nice and slow, hug elbows to side body, shoulders back, chin, chest touch the earth. Slide your legs out so that you can lie down. Hands are right underneath the shoulders at the tops of the rib cage. And on your inhale, we'll take baby cobra. Pressing up only as far as feels good. A nice gentle arch. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, press up through tabletop. Tuck your toes, press up into downward facing dog, and exhale to sink your heels down toward the earth and pedal out your feet. Take in a nice deep cleansing inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. All right, with your feet hip width apart, What we'll do is, just like we did in tabletop earlier when we lifted our one leg in tabletop, hip level, let's try that here in down dog. If not today because the strength isn't there, that's okay. You can hold down dog. If you're ready, on your inhale, we'll extend the right leg, just hip level. And on the exhale, we'll start to bend the knee and take that knee in and shift forward. What I want you to do is see if you can step your foot down. If you need help, take that left knee to the earth, use your right hand as you put weight into your left hand, and try helping that leg forward. Beautiful. On your next inhale, first of all, your right foot is between your hands. We'll extend that left leg up and then shift the foot diagonal. Make sure here, before you lift up into this high lunge, warrior one, we've got our right foot on like a right lane in our mat, and then the left foot is in its own lane on our mat, because our hips are going to be facing the front. And if we have our legs right behind, or one in front of the other, it'll be really difficult to stay balanced there. So let's go ahead, make sure your right knee is stacked on top of your ankle. We'll root to rise. Engage your feet, legs, and core, and sweep the arms up on an inhale to lengthen. This is called warrior one. Here in our exhale, go ahead and cactus your arms, make goal posts, and get a really nice stretch across your chest. And then check out your knee, make sure it's stacked on top of the ankle. You're pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, reach up and lengthen. Exhale, cactus your arms, circle them toward the earth to sandwich your front foot again. Step your left foot high, so you're coming onto your toes, getting ready for plank again. If you need to, you can drop this left knee down and then step your right leg back. And then take your modified plank here, or tuck your toes, lift your knees right on into a full plank. Inhale here in plank. Engage your core, press the earth away, long neck. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, or a full chaturanga. Hugging elbows to side body. Chin, chest touch the earth. Untuck your toes, let your hips come down. And then inhale either for cobra or upward facing dog. So inhale, this would be cobra. Exhale, upward facing dog is where we lift our hips and knees off of the earth, shining the heart forward. It's a little more strength based. So inhale, exhale, tabletop, tuck your toes, roll on up into your down dog. Pedal out your feet. Beautiful. And we'll take it to the other side this time. If you're ready, then we'll inhale to sweep that left leg up. Otherwise, keep that foot down. If that's a little much today, that's okay. Okay, inhale, exhale. Knee comes in, round through the spine. Use your core to lift that leg and step the foot forward. Again, if you need to, drop that back knee down and use your hand to help your foot forward. Left foot is planted right now between our two hands. And then as you tuck your right toes, lift the knee up, and then lift that foot and shift it diagonal. Left foot is in its left lane on the mat, right foot is in its right lane on the mat. Left knee is stacked right on top of the ankle, and then we root to rise. Engage your feet, legs, and core. Inhale, sweep the arms up, keep that left knee bent, high lunge, warrior one. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Beautiful. Take a moment to check out your alignment. Knee is stacked on top of ankle, and we're pressing into the outer edge of the right foot. You might think of your right toes pointing up into the right upper hand corner of your mat. Exhale, cactus. Stretch through the chest, heart shines forward. So much love here in this space. Exhale, circle the arms down, root the palms down on either side of the left foot. Step high onto the right toes as you shift the foot. And then exhale, step that left foot back. Inhale in your plank. Knees can come down to modify. Exhale, reverse push-up chaturanga, nice and slow, hugging elbows to side body. And I challenge you to pause halfway and all the way down, chin, chest. Untuck the toes. Inhale for cobra or upward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale, either roll over the toes into down dog or through tabletop first. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, float your heels up. Bend your knees, engage your core. Exhale, gaze forward to step or hop forward. Landing as softly as we can. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Bring your big toes to touch, slight separation of the heels, setting up for chair pose again. And remember your feet alignment. If you prefer them apart, take them apart. Inhale, sweep your arms up, sink your hips back. Exhale, rise into mountain pose. Shut down your eyes. Try taking one hand over the heart. As you slow down the breath and the heart rate here. Using the breath as an anchor, we draw our awareness internal. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Flutter open your eyes. Maybe a gentle smile appears on your face, and we'll take the right hand down back into mountain pose. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center, and we'll flow through that one more time a little faster, okay? Be kind and gentle to yourself as you learn. It's okay to make mistakes. All right, big toes to touch, slight separation of the heels. Inhale, sweep the arms up, sink the hips back, chair pose. Inhale again. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back into your plank. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, reverse push-up. Knees, chin, chest, or a full. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, hip level. Exhale, knee forward, use your core, and step the foot between the palms, helping it along as necessary. Root that left foot down at a diagonal, shift your feet as needed. Right knee stacks over the ankle or right on top of the ankle. Root to rise on an inhale, warrior one. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, and circle your arms to the earth. Root them down on either side of the foot. Step high onto the left toes and step back into your plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, or a full chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or upward facing dog, shoulders down. Exhale, down dog. Rolling through tabletop or right over the toes. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts, hip level. Exhale, knee forward so that you can step the foot between the palms. Root the right foot down at a diagonal, both feet in their own lane on your mat. Left knee stacked on top of the ankle, and engage to rise. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Maybe we gaze up and challenge our balance here. Rooting evenly into both feet. Exhale, cactus. Circle the arms to the earth. Step high onto the right toes, left leg back into plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. Enjoy your breath. Exhale, nice and slow into downward facing dog. Cleansing breath in through the nose, let the belly expand. Breath out. Inhale, float your heels up, bend your knees. Exhale, gaze between the palms, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Set your feet up for chair pose. Big toes to touch, slight separation of the heels or a couple of inches apart. Inhale, sweep your arms up, sink your hips back. Weight is back into the heels. And exhale, mountain pose. Beautiful, yogis. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reach high to the sky. Smile at your day. Exhale, bring your thumbs to heart center. And with your eyes shut down, I invite you to set some sort of an intention for the rest of your day. And again, that can be as deep or lighthearted as you'd like to make it, whatever you need today. You can listen to your own inner voice and your own inner intuition and wisdom, because your higher self is speaking. Your voice can be trusted. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste, yogis. Have a great day. I'm sweaty. All right, we gotta go. Fuck. Oh, wait.